Greetings and salutations all, Mark the Warrior here. How's everyone doing? I'm doing pretty good. The worst week of my life right now is over, and I am back in a decent position, kind of. Anyways, let's see if this new sword is going to affect it. Oh my god, the new sword affects these things. Holy shit, that was just one jump slash and then a normal slash? 3 shots. 3 shots to kill the strongest type of chew jelly, I'm pretty sure. Or at least the strongest I've seen so far. Thank God I don't have to rely on throwing the boomerang 6 times to get rid of those anymore if they ever become a problem. Thank God. That was one thing I was really concerned about. I got that sword, and I thought, wait, will this work on chew jellies? Will it work? And thank God it does. Thank God I don't have to rely on the boomerang anymore. Listen, I like the boomerang, it's very useful, but having to rely on it to kill chew jellies, pain in the ass right there. And this is a terrible idea. That isn't going to work at all, is it? The hook shot would work nicely for that. And you know what? It would also be nice if my controller did not keep barely touching left. Anyways, moving away from that. I should probably take off the bunny hood, actually, since we're doing platforming. The bunny hood isn't too good for that stuff. Anyways, as I forgot what I was going to say, and then I remembered. Considering that Knight said that things should open up, after the Forgotten Ruins, I'm hoping that we're going to get the hookshot in here, because if we get the hookshot here, well, if I ever learn how to platform, if we get the hookshot here, then that'll just make things so much easier. We'd be able to get that Skulltula, we'd be able to go rob ZFG's grave, we'd be able to do a lot of things. What I'm saying is I want the hook shot badly. It is one of the most important items for movement. Also, I did a short test recording a minute ago just to check. I don't think my fan showed up in the background audio, but if it does, hopefully it's very quiet. And if it does, yeah, that's just my fan. It is like 30-something degrees Celsius right now, and there is no air conditioning in my building, so it's either this or I cook alive and I hate life. I want to buy a silent fan eventually, and nice texture. I'm hoping to buy a silent fan eventually. I did look into it last year, but I did not see any in my area. And trust me, I am not about to drive halfway across my area, because I don't have a car, and I'm not about to like go get a taxi just to go somewhere else and find out that they also don't have a silent fan. Okay, so door there, but I don't want to go inside yet. I want to explore the rest of the outside, just in case. I don't think there's anything, but you know what? I don't think it's nighttime, so this could be a good place to check for Skulltulas at night. Tree? No tree Skulltula, and that blue rupee is worthless. They're already not worth as much as they're supposed to be, but now and I'm full wallet, so it's even worse. Anyways, how about up here? Can I get up there? I can get up here. That little hop. I don't like it when Link does that little hop, because it tends to send me flying right over top. Okay. In here, maybe? Yes, there's something in here. Okay, what do we got? Probably a Skulltula spot. Shit. Alright, so after that little snafu, we're back here. Let's just go inside now. Factory ruins, lovely. It's not a milk factory, which is a good thing. After the last one, I don't really trust those. And it's not the factory from Sands of Time either, it's just a normal factory. How lovely, and a piece of heart on top of a train. You figure we can jump to that? And another piece of heart right on top of the bridge, actually, too. You think we can walk up this? I mean, we should be able to. I don't see any reason why not, assuming Link actually gets up here. Yeah, that's easy. Okay, good. So the question is, can we jump from somewhere up to the train one? 2 pieces? Okay. So can we jump from somewhere up to the train one? Or are we going to have to, like, use the boomerang? Or do we just not have the... Freaking bunny hood. You know what? No, hold on. There, it's off. And now let's just, what do I want on there? You know what? Deku Nuts. Just to have something that isn't the damned bunny hood on, because Look, I like the bunny hood. I like moving fast, but it keeps screwing me up when I'm trying to platform. And, like, it makes Link... The way it affects his movement makes him move just a tiny bit too fast for what I want him to do sometimes. Hello, Skulltula. How close are we to 50, anyways? 48. Okay, 2 more. Nice. And that'll be the last major reward, anyways. Don't know what the 100 skull reward would be. Probably just infinite rupees, which, on the one hand, in this hack is kind of nice. But on the other hand, in this hack, the huge rupee is worth 10, so it would be a lot of in and out, and I'd probably be better off just going to the graveyard and going through that one bush. I thought, going through the patch of grass. I thought that Armos was real. I was about to try and kill him. It's sad. I can kill a living Armos, but I can't kill an actual statue. You cannot kill that which has no life. Sadly. I'll find a way one of these days. Someday I will find a way to execute things that do not live. Oh. Okay, so we can jump to this, even though that's definitely not what's intended. I think what was intended was to go up like this and just backflip onto the Armos. Yeah, that's the intended way. Didn't realize that we were already at that train. I thought that was a little bit further in, but hey, you know what? I'll take it. Easy piece of heart is an easy piece of heart, and I'll take as many as I can get, because as much as I hate to admit it, I definitely do have a bit of a skill. Link! As much as I hate to admit it, I do have something of a skill issue at times. Okay, so what do you want? Arrows, 30 pieces, 70 rupees. I'm basically full on arrows, piss off. What do you have for me? Come on, spit at me. There we go. What are you gonna sell me? Bombs, 5 pieces, 40 rupees. No. I know I'm sitting on 500 rupees right now, but I'm full on both of those. And I don't want to piss away my rupees, okay? I did a lot of grinding to get those 500 that ended up doing absolutely nothing for me, as much as that saddens and upsets me. You know what? The slingshot... Link. The slingshot has a thing in, Goma... Okay, no. I was gonna say, the slingshot does have a thing in, not Goma, Deku Tree, where you can shoot down a ladder in the room you get it, so I was wondering if maybe against all odds that same thing was gonna be possible there, and it was not. Kind of a tragedy. I wanted to shoot the ladder down so I could go up there and talk to the Scarecrow. Scarecrow Buddy has been pretty reliable, so I thought, you know, maybe he'd tell me something good. No, nothing good happened, sadly. We're gonna have to wait a while before we see our old pal. I could blow all of these up, but I feel like that's just not worth it until I know for... I heard the boss music start, and all it is a friggin' White Wolfos. Why did you stop coming after me? You. Come on, White Wolfos. You're not a boss. You have no business having boss music. That actually makes me wonder, why was White Wolfos the boss of the... Really? Crouch stabbing doesn't break those? Alright, why was White Wolfos the boss of the Ice Cavern in Vanilla Ocarina of Time? Because Wolfos are already an easy enemy to deal with. Just back up slightly when they swing at you and then slash their tail. I see you coming. And aside from that, there's... Like, they don't have much health. They're just not hard to deal with, so I'm not sure why it was treated as a boss, ever. But it's like, okay, I guess. A free fight. Kind of a disappointing fight, really, but free. Can Link climb this? No, he cannot. That is not a climbable one. One of these doors opened, and I did not pay attention like I should have been. So, uh-oh. Ah, here it is. This is the one that opened. Must be. That's it. Well, it opened into a brick wall. That's nice. Bob's factory. Oh. And Bob's Skulltula, I hear. Where is it? It's on the roof above me, isn't it? It's a floor up. And what's this gonna activate for us? A door. And that immediately deactivates. Okay, gotta find a box. It's on top of this, isn't it? Okay, you know what? I need to get something that is not limited on there because I'm going to keep wasting it. Sticks I can put away. I swear to God, every time I like pull down to get out of first person, I somehow manage to go left or right. Just enough to activate my items, and I'm going to keep wasting them. You guys, nothing. Hey, you can backflip on the statue. Yes, I can. It's one of those mechanics that you don't think about doing because, come on, look at that statue. It does not look like something you could backflip on, but it is. And it's a very convenient thing to do it with. There we go. A nice little box for us. A weird little slide along the bottom of the roof. Ceiling, whatever. Of a pipe, and this will activate our little thing. Okay. Shield drop, and go. It has been a long week for me. I'm glad it's over, that's all I can say. Everything's back to kinda normal. There's a new person coming in, supposedly, to work with me instead, so I do have a new coworker on the way. We'll see how that turns out. I don't have any hope, to be honest. I'm in complete despair because I know better than to hope. My hopes and dreams have always been shattered in this place, but hopefully things go well and I can go back to living things the way I'm supposed to. There's a sculptant. Good, and we can get right up there from here. I'm just... I just want things to work out one time. Like, for once. Please just... Jesus. Fucking bounce my sword right off of him. Please just let me have a competent coworker that doesn't get fired and doesn't quit. That's all I ask. Apparently it's too much to ask, but it's all I want. I can't win. The only place I can win is in video games, and even that's only sometimes. That's why I cling to them. My only hope for the future. Oh, really? Really, Keith? I'm having an emotional moment, you jerk. Ugh. Kept equipping the damn stick instead of the bow. I swear to God, I must have this controller. Like, I must have the inputs slightly wrong. So it just barely pushes, like, to the side instead of straight. I must have it. I must have made the inputs slightly wrong. That would explain it. A white one? Ice bubble. Don't let it touch you. Can I block it with the shield? Yes, I can. Okay, good. I wasn't sure. I don't know if the blight bubble let me do that or not. What do you want now? The store is covered in jam. Can I do something about the jam? What? Link, please. Ice, fire arrows don't work. How about blue fire arrows? No. Bombs? Can I just blow the door up? No. Oh, fuck me. I can't do anything with it. Okay. Can I do anything with these? Maybe I can break the glass. No. Okay, that's kind of weird. Not sure what I do about jam on a door. I've dealt with a lot of things, but... Okay, so that's the door I was after. Link will not grab onto that. Tragically, but... There he is. I knew he was coming after me. I sensed it. I forgot to fucking move it to bombs. God damn it. He's too far away. I can't snipe him accurately. I cannot win. Okay, I can climb the railing. I, for some reason, thought I couldn't. I don't know. Maybe Link... Maybe I tried to and Link just didn't for a second. Maybe I was walking at the tiniest angle. Whatever. Okay, locked door over there. So, we'll go through the barred one instead. Only way we can go. There is another door down at the bottom there that we could go through, but I don't want to go through that right now. I'm already up here. Come on. There we go. Anything of use in them? Money is not useful, but, well, there's a Skulltula. Does that put us to 50? I believe that puts us up to 50. Link, please. Okay, nothing of use in the snowballs. That's sad. I was hoping that maybe I'd get a magic or, you know, something nice. Alright, 50 gold Skulltulas. Beautiful. We've got what will probably be our last reward. And a very sneakily hidden switch. What did that do, though? What did it do? Well, whatever it did, it wasn't in this room. So I'll ignore that and let's move on. Okay, door locked behind us. Okay, I don't see anything, so we'll go to the bottom door and hope for the best. Huh. Okay, so better idea. We're gonna go over to this door that was, barred before. This is what the switch must have opened. Okay. Oh, Stalfos. I didn't even mean to hit him there. But I'll take it. Come on, buddy. Up. Taunted him, and I was a little bit more in range than I thought I was. Oh god, I'm really feeling the power of the new sword. Feels so good. I'm actually killing things in one hit, or like not one hit, but only a couple of hits instead of needing like 5 or 6 hits like I did with that stupid fucking dagger. God, it just feels so much better to have. Plus the range advantage. The range increase is huge. I can do damage a little further away. Range means a lot in a fight. And small key, alright. Up to the key door, I suppose. Come on, come at me, buddy. There we go. Also nice to see the comparatively huge range on the spin attack's energy. Anyways, key door, where are you gonna take us? Outside, no doubt, but maybe somewhere we can use... Well, that opened something. I'm not sure if it was worth opening, not sure how useful it was. You, Scarecrow, buddy, tell me something. This here is the foot switch. The switch does 2 things out here. Context is double flag switch, yes. Double flag switch, my word, how advanced. How fancy. It's doing 2 things for us. I know one of them was opening a door. It was not that one. Okay, so that door. It must be that door that opened. But let's take a look around and see if there's another thing that opened first. Just in case. I'm not seeing anything over here, so I'm going to ignore it and go with the door that I saw first. You know what? Go with that, and if I need anything else, we will figure it out later. That's probably the best way to go about things, is just figure it out later. Alright, back inside the factory. Well, fire arrows right off the bat. I'm noticing we only have the elemental arrows. We do not have Din's yet. Granted, the only spell I actually care about is Din's Fire. Nothing else matters to me. Ha! I saw that grab. I ain't falling for that. Tricksy little shit. Alright, what do you got? Arrows for me. How nice. Arrows to undoubtedly trick me into grabbing the mimic and setting up my own demise. Bows. Filthy creatures, really. Okay, that was actually that worked out surprisingly well. I did not expect bouncing off of that thing to turn into me actually, like, hitting them with a jump slash. That was a pretty good trick shot. Okay, what the fuck? That thing hit me after I hit it. Bullshit. I'm calling shenanigans on that one. I need the instant replay, slow-mo. Because I swear to you, I hit it before it hit me. It should not have damaged me. Nonsense. Did I see a sign over there, or am I just delusional? Well, it's a sign. I don't know if it's one that can be read. Okay, so first off, obvious chest. What do you got for me? Is it going to be a key? It's a key. Nice. I didn't even have to really work for that one. And an Armos down here for unknown reasons. I'm not sure there's a reason for that other than to come up here from a different direction. What the? Okay, I expected Link to climb that and I'll phase through it. But you know what? Good for you, Link. You do you. Okay, can't grab that. Nothing in here. Is there any reason for me to be in this section? No. Okay. Up on top of this thing then, I suppose. Probably a door up there. Well, I see a barred door. That's a start. Not a particularly good one. Admittedly, it's not helping me much. Alright, you know, I'm gonna shove the Armos off of there. Maybe, who knows? You know what? I understand now. The Armos is probably holding down a blue switch. That's what's happening here. Never mind, he was not holding down a blue switch. Okay, I need to figure out... Hold up. You don't think there's a bombable wall around here? Destroyable wall? Nothing here, okay? I wonder. There's gotta be a way to open the barred door, and that's gonna be... Danger, high voltage. Cool. I don't care about the high voltage. I don't think there's anything running through these wires anymore. Okay, so we have the key, but... Where do we go with it from here? Okay, going up here and running along the sill will let us get up here, but is there a purpose to being up here? That's the thing. Well, I can't really figure that one out if I don't run off at the right angle. There we go. Okay, is there a reason to be up on the top of this thing at all? Like, any reason, please. If Link would stop there on the damn boomerang, not that I can tell. There's no reason to being up here. Huh. Oh, well, there's a Skulltula in this room, hidden behind the boxes. Very nice. Now I have an idea. What happens if I shoot this thing again and change the eye and... Well, nothing happened. Okay, I thought I could unhit the eye and maybe it would, you know... Maybe it would activate the bar again. Because I swear to God, there's at least... There's some Ocarina of Time, or maybe it's Majora's Mask, where you can unhit the eye switches. I swear to God. Ah. Well, I suppose that solves our problem. Alright, so the lesson of the day is damage everything I see. Destroy all property, regardless of whose it is, because there's a switch hiding in it somewhere. I'll keep it in mind. Damn, even without the aura that hits me with frozen. Okay. Cool. There we go. Moving right on along. Is it... Oh god, that is a lot of those things. That's an ice torch slug down there? 2 of them? Okay. First I've seen of that. Don't think I completely like them. Please stop locking onto those, Knight. I want to jump up here. There we go. Alright, now that we're in a nice safe place, first off we can kill this Skulltula that I just happened to notice. How nice. Not sure I feel especially safe about the idea of going down there. What's around us? You know what? You know what? Fire arrows. Fuck them. I don't use these much anyways. May as well get some use out of them. There. Kill you in an instant. Stick. I don't want sticks. Thank you. There we go. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Will it work on you? Pretty well, actually. Okay. What do you have to say, Knight? Cryo Slug. Deadly if it touches. Use a fire source if you can. I don't need a fire source. I can just slash the shit out of it. And it gives magic back with drops. Nice. Seems like it's just a guaranteed magic drop. Fire is good, but it doesn't one-shot like it does the Enos, so I'm not as concerned about it. Oh, and a treasure chest. How nice. And it's got the little gold rim. I wonder if that means it's actually going to be a small key. And of course another barred door. There's probably a switch in here somewhere. Have to keep an eye out for that. Or maybe it's a switch somewhere completely different. Who knows? Who knows? It could be in a completely different room. Here's our chest. What's it gonna have? Small key, just as I'd hoped. Nice. The more keys we have, the less we have to look for in the future. And I really don't want to have to spend time looking for keys, since Link likes to throw boomerangs when in first person instead of just, you know, being normal. Not seeing any up there, so they're not going to pull that trick twice. That looks a little bit weird over there. Is that just rust, or what is this? No, that's just decoration. Okay. Okay, so here's my thought. Birdie said that that switch activated two things. It was a two-flag switch, so the question is, maybe the second thing it activated out here is where I have to go. So I'm going to see if I can figure that one out first, before I waste any more time looking for a switch that may not exist. Ah, there's what it activated. Oh, I saw that ice keys. It activated this little thing, which will let us press this switch. And where does that open? Down there. Nice. Nice. We got our answer. But before we even think about that, we can hop to this platform over here and see if there's anything else to do. Nothing there. That was just me seeing a texture and thinking it was something else. Okay. Okay, well, never mind. We're getting invisible walled. Classic. Okay, alright. Into this door then. We have two small keys, so who knows? Maybe this won't go terribly for us. Okay, what have we got in here? Well, we have one of these guys. I suppose I'll actually fight him properly this time. I don't want to have that out. I just wanted to do this. It's persistent and susceptible to heat. You know what? This would have been a great spot to BLJ if I was playing as Mario. Boss door. Okay, I see a boss door. That's nice. I don't think that means much, though. Come on, die already. How much health does this thing have? Does he just have infinite? I think he has legitimately infinite health if I don't actually use fire. Huh. Interesting. Literally cannot be killed without fire. How interesting. Not sure how I feel about that, but interesting nonetheless. Okay. Well, ignoring that, let's go up this way. Use this to hop over here and see if there's any reason for us to be up here. Well, that door's open, so that's nice. We can just walk in there anytime we want. No cost to ourselves. That's a cryo slug. I can ignore that. Of course there's a fucking re-dead. Of course there's a re-dead. Why not? Always has to be something to scream at me. God damn it. At least I'm used to it, I suppose. Okay, and a barred door over there, so let's go through over here. We can explore the rest of this room later. Terrible way to put it. I'm not because I will forget to explore it properly later. Holy shit! How did I get through? How did I not take a hit there? I'm legitimately curious. I'm surprised. I should have been hit there. I really should have. This is the first room we were in. Oh my god. Okay, that's what this goes to. That's the jam door, isn't it? Fuck. Alright, back in here. Let's just find anything else. Something useful. Literally just anything. Anything that isn't go back to that area and get stuck loser. And in this case, I say, oh my fuck. Surprise re-dead, I suppose. Let's just get away from this. There we go. Down for the count and... Okay, I thought that was a hole in the wall right there. Locked doors, our keys are coming in handy. And a Skulltula. It's up on the wall behind there. Okay. Switch, what will this do? I don't know what that did. Well, there's another key door. Okay. So it's going to be both our keys used up, but this brings up a question. Are there more keys? Is it Like, do we need to fully explore the rest of this place, or is it just go in there straight up? There's no more keys or switches for us to hit anywhere. And where does that door that we just opened, that right by the switch, go? Where does that go? Is that going to be useful? Is that a return trip? It might be just a return trip. Well, I'm going to go through the key door anyways. That one requires more work to get through, so it's probably... Fucking redeads every time. Screw you. You, go ahead and mourn your dead friend. I'm going to kill you before you can even get over there. Okay, break these things, because I have learned that they hide switches in these sometimes. Nothing there. Nothing there. I'm waiting for the day that I hit one of those and there's just a goddamn redead in the box and I get smacked for it. It would not surprise me. Honestly, I would be completely content to just accept that it happened. Okay, so gold Skulltula gotten. Is there anything else in here? Yes, there is. Do not want to use magic on that though. I have a full bar, but I don't want to waste it. Okay, what will this get us? Well, it didn't spawn a chest, so I'm assuming it just spawned platforms or opened a door somewhere. Not sure which. Okay, so that's the door that we came in through at the start. What's this over here? Is this just some random... Well, there's a Skulltula. My god, I said I wasn't thinking we would get 100, but if they're gonna keep dumping them on us like this, we might just. Fuck me, 55 already. Alright, I don't know what the eye switch did, so I'm just gonna keep going and hope for the best. Oh! Okay, that opens this up. That leads back to where we were not too long ago. Okay, I get it. Nice. Nice. At least we don't have to worry about what that was anymore. Now, let's, I think there was a barred door in here, so we're gonna see if we can find that again. Hopefully we can. And hopefully I'm correct and it was a barred door and I'm not going crazy. Going crazy is something I sadly do sometimes. I think that was the door I went through first and got screwed by. I could be wrong. I hope I'm not. And there's another fucking Skulltula. My god. They're dropping them everywhere. Not that I'm going to complain. It makes them nice and easy to grab. But still, my word. They really, you know what, it makes sense. They really do not want you to be unable to find all 40 that you... Fucking redeads. Okay, are you done screaming at me? Thank you. No, you're not. Never mind. Not thank you. Fuck you. That's all I have to say to you. You're kind. Okay, this door right here. I don't remember which one I went through to get sent back. This is the correct way. Good, good. And that's the boss key, too. Nice. Ah, hello, Stalfos. And that's a lot of dead hands. The question is the main body going to be here, or is this just going to be... Ow! Or is this just going to be get fucked up by a Stalfos because skill issue? Okay, come on. Come on, buddy. Attack me. Thank you. Come on. Do it again. Thank you. I'm taking a little more damage than I should. Yes, the main body is here. Okay. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Can I crouch stab this? I got his jump slash stored. Yes, I can. Okay. I don't want to try and do the, I don't want to try and cheese him when he's that close to fire. It's just, it's not going to work well for me, okay? You have to do it at a very specific point. You can do it, and you can jump slash him through his body. Ugh. It just has to be at just the right frame, and I don't know the actual exact frame that you need to do it at. All I know is that you can do it. I've done it once before, and I am not consistent at it. Okay, that opens a door for us. But it does... Oh, and it does get rid of the fire. It didn't show that in the cutscene. I thought for a second I did not get rid of the fire. Nice. Okay, get rid of the fire, and then we can... I hope that fairy is respawned. Alright, boss key time. You know, I have to admit, I was only expecting to get like halfway through this today. I was not expecting to do the whole thing in one video, but I guess here we are. Do all the Forgotten Runes in one go. Will this respawn? Because I am kind of annoyed with the beeping. It does. Nice. Hello, fairy. Please heal me. Thank you. Alright, boss time. What are we going to be up against here? What the fuck is that? A ball of bones. Are you kidding me? From the Sands of Time hack. Okay. What do I do here? I have nothing for you. Figure it out. Fuck. God damn it, Knight. You are less than useless. Okay, boomerang. Will boomerang do anything? No. Well, maybe. It made a noise, so who knows. Yes, boomerang works. Oh, goddamn. Don't you dare. Boomerang is knocking some bones off of it. Okay, as long as bones are coming off, we're good. That's the main thing. Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus. That actually hit pretty hard. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. I have light arrows. Let's see if those work. No, that did nothing. Okay, bombs it is. Bombs were the answer before, back in Sands of Time. Maybe they'll be the answer again. It's doing something. You know what? I'm gonna say boomerangs no doubt work, but bombs are probably more effective. It's probably just that bombs do more damage to the overall structure. Oh, God. That surprisingly did not do too much damage to me, I gotta be honest. Terrible throw. Let's see if fire arrows will actually do anything to it. Okay, so he shrieked at me and then ran away. Alright. Okay, that didn't seem to do much. Let's see about, where is he? There he is. Thought for a second he might have gone up. Okay, Deku Nuts work, but they're not doing much. Okay, so here's the answer. Spam Deku Nuts until he's vulnerable. Come on. He doesn't have much. Good, good. He's actually... I was starting to wonder because it looked like he was not losing that much, but he's finally vulnerable. Okay. Ah! Okay, wait him out. I'm surprised to see this guy coming back in a different hack, though, I have to be honest. I thought it was a Sands of Time exclusive thing. No complaints, though. I do like the Ball of Bones. Especially because I can do this once he's actually vulnerable. Screw you, Ball of Bones. God damn it. This guy was an end game thing in Sands of Time. He only showed up in the Death Temple right at the end. Hook shot, nice. There we go. Awesome. Exactly what I wanted to see here. Before I go, though, is there anything up top? Any reason for me to go up here? Or is this just like another area I could have gone? Like I could have just sat up here and tried to snipe him. Yeah, it's looking like I could have just come here to snipe him. Okay. Oh, with that in mind, fuck it. We win. A surprising victory and a surprising foe that I wasn't expecting to see. Good to see a custom enemy in the game, though. Very good to see a custom enemy. It brings me hope. Hope for the future. And on the matter of the future, we're going to continue this in a future part because it is a long video already. Thank you all for being here. I hope you've all had a good time, and I will see you all later. Have a good one. Take care.